VA disability is not welfare. Let me say that again. VA disability is not welfare, Nick. When you state having trouble understanding percentage ratings don't exist for any other disability systems is an accommodation for veterans specifically. Ask yourself why veterans would need looser definitions. Looser definitions. Have you seen that VA math? The VA disability, it's not like welfare. It's based off how an injury or an event.
And that VA math is something crazy. Like you're not going to be able to understand VA math. Even veterans to this day that's not getting 100%, right? They still struggle to actually make certain claims get approved. This person right here doesn't understand the VA process. And that's just simple, guys. Like to basically say that is VA compensation welfare, it's absurd. It's absurd. Let her finish.
Affects the veterans' capability of earning money. It's not like you're going into welfare and saying, I cannot work. It's something that the government broke. They break, they buy. I really don't understand this comment, and maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But when I say that this stuff blows my mind, it blows my mind. The VA compensation, it's not easy. Nothing about it. It's a loose definition, like you said. And it just infuriates me when people get on my platform and say this, Nick. Now, please go on your way and have a great day.
Hopefully, it was a civilian that made this comment. But if it was a veteran that made this comment, the hate is real. You can't get past the fact of you probably was in the military, that you served, that since you didn't get hurt or since you didn't go to sick call, not saying it as if it's a flex, you're just looking at it from a standpoint of just straight up hate. And just call a spade a spade. And if you're a civilian, well, you really ain't got no input at all. Let's get into the next video.
So I'm not really responding to this comment because I don't really care about it. But I do want to respond to, I guess, this mentality. Kind of the, if you get 100% disability from the VA, that it is some kind of welfare. I do wonder, why is that really the case when it comes to 100%, but it's not the case when it's 10, 20, 30, 40, you know what I mean? It's hard not to believe that this kind of rhetoric isn't coming from a place of envy, which I don't think you should envy people who get 100% disability, because you don't know why they have it. You don't really know if you would switch places with that person, because money doesn't solve everything. Don't worry about any kind of fraud or being investigated or whatever when you know that you're being. If I were to get called back to be reevaluated, my rating would be the exact same, because
right, and especially if you're 100% permanent total, it's basically saying that you're not going to get better. The things that you went to go claim is not going to get better. Now, also what she said about the 10s, 20, 30s, that person, right? And I don't know, because they said Chase ATM glitch, right? So it's just making me think that there's got to be a civilian that actually replied to her. Guys, just be mindful of what y'all put up on social media, because people will hate you for your success, and which is really not success, but they will hate you because of what you got, what you have. Right? They only looking at the money aspect. They're not actually understanding what you're going through physically and mentally. They don't know how you roll over in the bed every day, or how you don't get sleep. They don't know about the anxiety that you might have on an everyday basis. They don't know none of these things, but they only see 100% disability. Let her finish.
because I was being truthful in my evaluations, my questionnaires, all that shit. I'm not 100% certain that these kind of comments aren't bots. I don't really know, though. I think it's a little too specific. But for any of the vets that's out there, if you guys get 100% disability and then you come in contact with dumb fucks like this, just remember, bro, no one knows what's in your medical history. No one knows why you got what you got. And you really don't have to explain yourself to anybody. When I make videos about 100% disability, I don't go into what the dollar amount is.
Guys, stop what you're doing right now. I know that you're into the video right now, but I need you to do one thing. I need you to sign up to the newsletter link in the description below. This is for any videos, any stories that you want me to react to. I'm waiting, guys.
Because yeah, you may get 100%, but Everyone may get a different amount because you may have dependents, whatever. But it's not about the dollar amount. It's more so about the fact that you need to go get checked, because the issues that you deal with in the military more than likely are going to get worse as you age. And a lot more comes with 100% than the actual money. You also get access to healthcare. And if you don't have any experience with healthcare in the civilian world, that shit is not cheap. So being able to get free healthcare is really helpful. And if you served, I do think every veteran who serves should have access to free healthcare. I wish that were the case, regardless of the percentage or regardless of the rating. But until then, that's just simply not the case. This person also left me multiple comments. Sorry you're seething, brother. I don't know what to tell you. You can put in an appeal, though, if you don't like whatever your rating was.
Truth be told, I don't even think this person, like I said before, was in service, because to make a comment like this, you would have looked at it and been like, nah, because a veteran that's getting lowballed, man, they would have asked for help. They would have asked how you actually get an increase, what to file. And the sad thing to say, you got some civilians wishing that they joined the military. For whatever reason, they didn't. They wishing that they joined the military just to reap the benefits of the person that received 100% disability, not understanding that what that veteran went through. Drop in the comment section below on how you feel about this video. Do you feel like VA disability is the new welfare? I'm curious. I would want to know. Like, it baffles me, guys. It baffles me. I'm confused, as if we didn't put in the time, as if we didn't serve our country, as if we didn't fight for our country. Let's get into the next video.
The military has become a welfare system for blacks. Oh my God. It's little Mayo sapien, goddamn Trump inbred fucks out here that make comments like this, not knowing real history. The only reason why we have the military that we have today is because of black people. My God. Like, literally every war that America so-called have won, even the Civil War, was won because of black people, bro. The Civil War, World War I, World War II, the damn Vietnam War, my God. And they don't even document the Gullah Geechee and the Seminole Wars that they were using slaves against our own people. Like, well, come on.
And I just really truly think that most people that see other veterans that get 100% disability, or just a percentage at all, which we all know VA compensation, but I just think that they just look at it as if they cheating the government out of their money, they committing fraud, they pulling some type of scam, which in the case, I'm not saying that some veterans don't do, you know, because you got some veterans that like to over exaggerate certain things and certain claims. But I'm speaking from the real deal veterans that actually put in the time, that got hurt, and yes, they getting 100% disability, or they getting some type of disability to make up for the things that they got hurt for while they was in the military. Civilians and certain veterans, certain old veterans also, are not going to understand that. VA disability is not welfare. If you served your country, you did what you had to do, you did your job, you kept your head down, you did the right things, and on top of that, while you was in the military, if you got hurt, you should definitely be able to receive some type of compensation. Now, I'm not saying 100%, guys, not saying 100%, but if you was deployed and you seen some things out there, you got some PTSD or anxiety or something that the military caused in general, let's just say military, the military caused it, you should be able to receive VA compensation. Also, guys, make sure you click the link in the description below. Go get you a DD214 hat, especially if you serve. And if you didn't serve, it's a good gift for a veteran. And like always, guys, this is Mike the Vet 2.0. See you in the next video. Peace.